Hey, welcome back to Acoustic Interlude. I'm John McDonnell. We're broadcasting live from the 30A Songwriters Festival in Watercolor, Florida, our particular location. We're ready to go here in just a moment with Granville Automatic. Almost said Mama's Blue Dress, so I wonder why. We were waiting for the go-ahead from Joe. We're ready to go. Okay, here they are once again. You know you've heard them before in our show. They've been on Radio Live. They've been on Acoustic Interlude. They've recorded in our studio at WUWF, and they've been on our sessions from the 30A Festival, not only this year, but other years as well. And they were here yesterday as part of Mama's Blue Dress. It was just an incredible band, I might add. Please welcome Granville Automatic.
Thanks so much, John. We love being here and really appreciate all your support. We do a lot of songs about history, and this first song we're going to start with, we're going to do 3 new songs for you today. And this song is about the Galveston hurricane of 1900, and it's the story of Isaac Klein, the weatherman who told everyone it was okay to stay. This is the perspective of his wife's perspective, and unfortunately his wife did not survive the storm. This is called The Weatherman.
She was a girl from Abilene, singing preacher's melodies from the Bible. She said love can bend and love can break like the Holy Trinity. She swore forever fealty to that man from Tennessee. Just a bad day, but you know that you're doing all you can. Come what may, you can't wash this away with the sand, so blame it on the weatherman. Oh, September afternoon, she played her father's tunes, that will be glory. When no one tells you it's time to let go, hold your breath till he says so. Off the Strand and the other avenue, some will live and some will lose. Just a bad day, but you know that you're doing all you can. Can't wash this away with the sand, so blame it on the weatherman. She, just a girl from Abilene, singing preacher's melodies, 'cause the Bible said so. Just a bad day, but you know that you're doing all you can. Come what may, can't wash this away with the sand, so blame it on the weatherman. Rolled in the piano as he passed, she couldn't save him, but you know that you're doing all you can. Can't wash this away with the sand, so blame it on the weatherman.
Granville Automatic from the 30A Songwriters Festival. Great tune, guys.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
And welcome back, officially.
Thank
you
you for
very
having
much.
us.
And what are you drinking? It looks like water, suspiciously, but
Vodka. No, it's straight
It's
vodka.
actually water.
No, it is actually water. I've discovered this new thing, and it's I think it's the nectar of the gods. I used to hate it, but water.
Oh, water is great. Yeah, absolutely.
Water's pretty awesome. I used to drink none of it at all. I was like a desert.
No, I've seriously known her for like 3 years of touring, and I've never seen her drink water until recently.
Really?
It's a step toward adulthood. I'm proud.
There you go. It's very good for you too. You know, you should drink water.
It's nourishing. But my doctor kind of yelled at me because I was very sick. So he was like, "You need to maybe think about drinking water.
Yeah,
that might help your case."
And being a bit more healthy all around. What are you guys up to? I mean, you know, you've been so busy. You know, you got Mama's Blue Dress, you've got Granville Automatic, and what's up in the spring?
We've got a lot going on with Granville. You know, we've been in Brooklyn making our Civil War record.
Right, yeah.
And a wonderful man by the name of Gary Maurer. He's from a band called Hem, H-E-M.
Mm-hmm.
And he also did some of the music for Broadway's The War Horse. An incredible musician, incredible guy with arrangement. So we're about halfway done making our next record. Will be our third album. It's called An Army Without Music.
Mm-hmm.
And that is stories all from Civil War landscapes lost to urban sprawl and development. So in conjunction with that record, we've also been traveling around making videos of live versions of those album songs at the place where those stories happen. So we just released one called Grancer Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
It's on our website, granvilleautomatic.com/Civil War videos. And we have 3 of them up now, and I guess 4 to go. Yep. And that'll all come out this summer in conjunction with the new record.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that.
Yeah, our friend Abby is doing an amazing job with the videos, so she's doing great.
And we're actually have already written our 4th record, and it's all about
wow.
We're very prolific.
It's all about Texas, and the only reason I segued into that is just because I realized we're not doing any Civil War songs today. So we're working on we'll start recording our 4th record this summer out in Texas.
Oh, really?
And so it'll all be about Vanessa grew up in Texas, and it's about Texas history and Texas life.
Drinking, basically.
Yeah.
Drinking, saying how much you love your home state.
Fighting and everything. And, well, they've certainly got a lot of history, you know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So what, are you going to focus on a certain part of Texas history, or?
Not anything in particular. I mean, The Weatherman obviously is about Galveston, so you know that's going to tie into to the Texas album. We have another song we're going to do for you today. It's it's my favorite one. I think it's my favorite fun one of the ones that we do. I think The Weatherman, the first one we played, is my favorite song we've ever written.
Yeah.
The other one that we're going to do is just super fun, upbeat, and has a cool story behind it.
It's Vanessa found a bumper sticker in Texas actually while she was looking for a Texas tattoo, and it says you may all go to hell, and I will go to Texas. And it's a quote from Davy Crockett. And when Davy Crockett lost his re-election bid to Congress in the state of Tennessee, he had a long-standing feud with Andrew Jackson, and he kind of threw his hands up in the air and said, "All right, the people of Tennessee don't want me anymore." And he gave a famous speech to them and said, "You may all go to hell. I'm going to Texas." Excuse me. And little did he know he was headed to his death at the Alamo. So.
Yeah. That's cruel twist of fate, I guess, but a great quote, you know.
Yeah. So as soon as she mentioned she found that quote, I said, "Man, we got to write that song." So
because me and my dad wanted to get tattoos, and we wanted to do something with Texas heritage. So, you know, father-daughter bonding, that's what we do in my family.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
But we're going to get matching tattoos, and I loved that quote so much that I think I'm going to get the quote somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So my dad's going to do it too, and I told Elizabeth, I found a tattoo, and she was like, that's a great song title. We need to write that, so...
Yeah.
So it happened.
We're talking with Vanessa and Elizabeth from Granville Automatic. They are Granville Automatic. Why don't you do a couple more tunes and we'll come back and talk a little bit more.
Sure. We'll actually do that one right now.
Oh, cool. Can't wait.
This one's for Mr. Davy Crockett. It's called You Can All Go to Hell. I'm Going to Texas.
Long road to get this far, my patience wearing thin. Long road of love gone wrong between you and me and him. So you can take old hickory, I never did believe those lies and alibis are never what they seem. I'm riding out in the morning, 'cause there's a promised land. And you could call me crazy, you could say I'm reckless, you could go to hell, I'm going to Texas. forget this. You can go to hell. I'm going to Texas. I thought you'd be taller than me and the boys back in Tennessee. Gotta learn your lessons here, when to stay and when to leave. Years they'll be telling stories about what you did to me. And you can call me crazy, you can say I'm reckless, you can go to hell. I'm going to Texas. I'm gonna say it one more time so I know you won't forget this. You can go to hell. I'm going to Texas. So take it south of San Antonio, watch the flowers grow, far away from the mission bells in San Jacinto. So raise your glass, remember me every time that lone star shines. And you can call me crazy, you can say I'm reckless, you can go to hell. I'm going to Texas. I'm gonna say it one more time so I know you won't forget this. You can go to hell. I'm going to Texas. I'm going to Texas. I'm going to Texas. I'm going to Texas.
So this next song we're going to do is probably going to end up on the Texas record, we hope. It's a song we don't co-write a lot with Granville Automatic. We've always sort of written the songs ourselves, but kind of by chance ended up writing a few songs with other folks, and this is one that came out of that. It was a title we had written down called Misfits Flat, and Misfits Flat is the name of a movie I think came out in the 60s, and starring Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable, and it was actually the last movie for both of them. Marilyn was killed or died soon after, and Clark Gable also died after the making of this film. A very cursed film. It's the story of a man who rounded up Mustangs and for the government and had those horses sent off to be killed. And it was a very a job a lot of men had in the 1920s under President Hoover. So this is called Misfits Flat.
My name is Joe DiMaggio, but not the one you know. I do the job that no man could ever be proud of himself for. I live in old Nevada where the rivers never run, the kind of place a man can never forget the things he's done. You can drive for miles and miles and see nothing worth fighting for. It don't matter how hard you try when it don't matter anymore. When you reach the point of no return, there's no going back. Once you see the lights in the pale blue skies of Misfits Flat. In my younger days, I was a gambling man. Now I track them Mustangs for H.C. Hoover's land. And they shine like copper in the sun, wild and free and strong. They used to sell them down in Carson Town, but now they just want them gone. You can live for 100 years and see nothing worth living for. It don't matter how much you give when it don't matter anymore. When you reach the point of no return, there's no going back. You just hit your hopes, your gables goes. Oh, misfits flag. Take the rail down to Highway 50, all the way to Virginia City. And just inside that line, county line, through Gold Hill, past the silver mines, when you reach the point of no going back, that's a misfits flag. In my younger days, I was a gambling man, and now I track them Mustangs out in H.C. Hoover's land. And they shine like copper in the sun, wild and free and strong. I used to sell them down in Carson Town, but now they just want them gone.
Granville Automatic from the 30A Songwriters Festival on this live edition of Acoustic Interlude. Great song.
Thank you.
Haunting song.
Thank you, thank you.
So this is going to be on the Texas album for sure?
I'm trying to twist the subject
We're
just
trying
slightly.
to figure out how we can get it on that album.
Yeah.
Because it's not
We love
really a
that
Texas
song, and even though the movie itself is set in Nevada, there were plenty of Mustang Wranglers in Texas. So
Sure,
we're going to
yeah.
try to
Absolutely.
push the truth a little to get it included. So we'll see. I hope it
Yeah.
will be.
Thanks for coming out this afternoon. I really appreciate it.
course.
Well,
Now,
thank you.
you guys are performing tonight.
Tonight, our alter ego, which
Mama's
is the country
Blue
band
Dress,
Mama's Blue
right?
Dress, will be performing.
Yeah, we're
so.
playing at 6 o'clock at Whiskey Bravo.
So everybody come
So
out
if we've
and see
depressed
you.
you with this, come be happy with Mama's Blue Dress.
Yeah, because they are not depressing at all. Thanks a lot, guys. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I'm John McDonnell. The program is Acoustic Interlude. That is it for the 30A Festival. Danielle's going to take it back now at the radio station in Pensacola. Goodbye from the festival. We had a really, really, really good time.